103.5 FM KSVG Savage Radio. I am your host, Verbal Creepy Roger, and this is the Very Sketchy Morning Show. With us today, as promised, is Arvin's very own, the Baka Few. Would you like to say hello?
Hello! We are the Baka Few. We are the sussiest band in Kern County, and we are here today on 103.5 FM.
Ay, ay, ay. It's so great to have you guys here today.
We came on the bus all the way here to Bakersfield. We are so excited.
Hey! What is going on down there? You guys are at about a 10. I need you at a 2. I need you inside voice. Don't be yelling in my house. And you, Kabacha Mocho, over there. You remind me of a Squirtle. Do you know what a Squirtle is? I don't know what's going on in your life, but you need to fix it. And fix it now.
Mom, I'm doing my show. We're live.
All right, well, listen, I got your chicken nuggies upstairs if you need it. You love the chicken nuggies, right?
Yeah, the tendies, right? The
All
tendies
right.
Legs.
All right, well, tell old Chibuka Mucho my door's always open.
Okay. Well, that was my mom. Okay, we'll keep it down, guys. So, Ray, that was my mom. My apologies. She doesn't have boundaries. So, Ray, would you like to introduce yourself to Bakersfield?
Yeah, hello. My name is Ray Moreno. I am the creator and leader of the Baka Few. I sing and I play guitar.
Awesome. So, right next to you, you have...
Alex, I'm the bassist.
Ah, yes, I love a bass. I started off as a bassist myself. Okay, so, and next to you, we have...
Ivan, I'm the lead guitarist.
Ah, I love a guitar. And then we have...
I'm his sussy. I don't play a real instrument. All I know is rhythm.
Ah, okay. And then we have one more member. That's the blue guy. I put some newspapers down on the ground. I think we should be okay. So, he is house trained, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so how did you guys meet? You mentioned earlier you're all from Arvin, California, so Kern County natives, but where'd you guys all meet and how did this band get started?
So, basically, before the Baka Few, there's this precursor band. It was Ray Moreno and the Baka 2. So I was into getting to Bob Dylan at the time, so I saw that there was a Johnny Cash and a Tennessee 3. So it's basically the same thing as that. Instead of being from Tennessee, they're just Bakas. But then eventually we had to disband that band.
What caused that band to break up?
It's just the members are they were a lot older, and they just moved away to different states, so they just couldn't follow
grew
music.
apart then. So it was just time for them to move on and for you to start a new band. So
Yeah.
You gathered up these members of the band here. So you recruited them all from your hometown?
Yeah. So basically, Alex didn't know anything about the bass, but
That's how most bass players start, by the way. That's how I got started playing bass, is that they didn't have a bass player in the band that I was in. They were like, hey, can you play bass?
yeah.
So you recruited Alex here. So how long have you known each other?
I think almost a year now.
I think like a year already.
I think like a
more
year.
More than a year, a little more than
a little,
a year.
like a year and a month.
Okay, and so Ivan here. Where did you come from, Ivan?
I met Ray at the Baka 2 concert that he mentioned.
And you just decided, like, I'm gonna get with this band. This band's going somewhere.
No, I took photos for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see you did bring your camera, so we'll be doing some pictures later, huh?
Of course.
So is photography like one of your main interests then?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite passions, one of my favorite arts.
Okay, we talked a little bit about the show. I talk a little bit on the show about like aligning your chakras and getting your ear chakra and then sometimes singing along and get your throat chakra open and stuff like that. And it was a fun little conversation, but I like to burn incense before the show. It gets rid of the cat smell, so those cats get everywhere. And then where did you find this blue individual here?
Well, Chukaki, he's when we were looking for our first show, we were like, hey, we really need a mascot. And then we went into this alleyway, and Chukaki was just there eating like his own feces.
Oh, he's a rescue.
Yeah, basically a rescue.
Oh, okay, that's always good. Some people go to breeders for a Chukaki. So you don't want to go. They keep them in such terrible conditions, I'm told. So It's great that you found a rescue. Yeah.
Yeah, and then all he could say was Chukagi Muñeño, but he agreed. He just followed us. I gave him a sign, so he just swings the sign. He just hangs out with us all the time now. Yeah, he's basically he's our mascot. He's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. Yeah, but I put the newspapers down still. I just,
Yeah, of course.
So it reminds me of the band, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Are you guys familiar with the band?
I've never heard.
Okay, so they were kind of a ska band, early '90s, and they used to have a member of the band who would just dance. And they kind of did the suits like you guys do, and I love that. But they all did different kind of colors of suits, and they were like the kind of the big suit style suits like from the '40s. And but they had one guy, and all he did was dance on the stage. And he was a good dancer, mind you. So I mean, it was entertaining. It's like, how do I get that job? I want to be the guy that dances on the stage, and I don't need to worry about carrying a guitar, an amp. I just need to dance on the stage, and then I'm out the door. Like that's the gig you want. So it was kind of like they had a thing where every band had a DJ for a while. Like Sugar Ray and Korn. Everyone had a DJ in the band. It was a thing before your guys' time. So. How would you guys describe your music to the audience? We're gonna play one of your songs. I picked the song "Ark of the Covenant," by the way. But how would you guys describe your music?
I would, especially Ark of the Covenant. A lot of the songs are different on the album, but with Ark of the Covenant, we take like huge inspiration from like bands like the From Bottoms or other like emo revival type of bands in that time period, like late 2000s to like 2010s. But yeah, if you like modern baseball, that's like where we take our inspiration from for sure.
Awesome. So I'm gonna have to look up those bands. It's like, man, I'm trying to do an all emo show. I'm gonna do because I did an all new wave show. I just played new wave music, and I was like, okay, I'm either gonna do an all new wave show or an all ska show. And I was like, I'm probably gonna do both eventually, but definitely probably gonna have to play some of your music if I do an all emo show from now, as a promise to you guys.
Heck yeah.
So you went over a bit of your inspirations, but I'd like to know some of the other inspirations or the music maybe not inspires the current music you guys play, but for instance, Ivan, what kind of music do you like aside from the bands he listed?
Actually, I love a ton of different kinds of music. I love metal, jazz, rock, emo, just a bunch of things. My favorite artist of all time is Jim Morrison.
Okay, all right. Not a huge Jim. Like a lot of people, controversial, love the Beatles. Not a Beatles guy.
What?
I know.
What? Okay.
It just doesn't move me. I think it's because my parents listen to that kind of music, and it just kind of So, or what about you, Alex? What kind of bands move you?
I'm not really sure what kind of genre they are, but I really like bands like Neutral Milk Hotel or like artists like Fiona Apple.
Okay, I've definitely played some Neutral Milk Hotel and some Fiona Apple recently. You mentioned the bands that you like. You want to throw some more bands on there, Ray?
Let's throw a Ghost Load on there. They're like a rap duo, but still kind of emo-ish.
And what about you, Jesusi?
Normally I can
Hey, Sussy.
shuffle around Leve and like Frank Sinatra, but recently I've gone into Midwest emo, like the early stuff, American football, Cap'n Jazz.
So you're kind of doing your homework for the band, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to probably ask you guys for some names of bands when I do my emo show, because you guys definitely have your thumb on the kind of vibe, and you guys. I was kind of thinking like the Midwest stuff isn't really my forte, to be honest. So it's like, who do I know that knows emo? Now I know you guys. So, you guys are currently on a tour.
Oh yeah.
A Kern County tour. Let's see. You guys have played Arvin. You guys have played Lamont.
Yes.
You guys also obviously did Bakersfield.
Yep.
And you did Shafter.
Yeah.
And recently you did Wasco. And you have you just did Delano, and then you got Taft coming up.
Yeah, Taft this Saturday.
Taft is Saturday, the 13th.
The 13th.
And then on the 27th, you're coming back to Bakersfield
Heck yeah, we are.
at the Northeast Library. And then you're going to McFarland July 11th at Rosa Silvestria restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm probably butchering that. My Spanish is terrible. I should be ashamed of myself. And then you're ending at Arvin on July 18th. You're doing a secret show, though.
Yeah.
Can we know where the secret location is at, or is that still a secret?
It's still a secret. We're gonna.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so if they want to know where you're gonna play, they should follow you at the Baka Few underscore. So that's THEBAKAFEW underscore.
Yes, on Instagram, but we also have TikTok where it's the same, basically the same thing. The
Okay,
Baka
so
Few.
find you on TikTok as well. Is that really where you're doing all your posting?
Yeah. That's
Okay,
what-
I just recently got on the TikTok myself here. I'm an old timer, so it was new to me, and I'm like, what are all these buttons? What am I doing? And I'm like, and then I did some posts, so I'm hoping that probably not gonna take off. But I tried. So, and that's all you can do. So, what inspired you guys to do a Kern County tour?
So we've been playing in Arvin since October, and we played maybe 5 shows there. We were just trying to did what we did to Arvin, because when we first started playing shows in Arvin, and nobody had done it before, at least in this time period. Right?
I heard about that show, and you guys did the one with Cinnamon Roll, and that's what first put you guys on my radar. And I was like, who are these people? Who are these people? I'm like, and I started following you on social media, and I was just watching, and I saw this Kern County tour, and I was like, I gotta get in on this. So I reached out to you guys if you wanted to do an interview, and that's kind of what inspired it. And I'm like, nobody else is doing something like that. Nobody's trying to do that. They try to tour the world or tour California or tour the United States, but you guys were like, you know what? We're gonna hit a goal we can hit. And you guys went with Kern County.
Yeah, that's where we're from. We're proud to be locals from here. I want to show our type of music and just live music in general to anybody who lives in Kern County.
So what do you guys have for the future of the Baka Few?
Future of the Baka Few.
What's the dream? What's the plan? What you guys are shooting for the stars, or you just happen to be a local band?
Okay. Well, late end game type of goals. We want to be a huge media company, not only with music but also Baka Few Media, in terms of videos and stuff. We want to be and we also want to be in gaming. So with a Baka Few esports team, we just want to kind of monopolize,
Oh, you guys want to branch out,
Yeah.
make it a brand, and have
Yeah.
the Baka brand.
Yeah, basically.
I love it. Okay, so those are high aspirations. I'll be keeping my eyes on you guys, and hopefully you guys do make it. Would you like to say goodbye to Bakersfield? Do you have any last words for Bakersfield?
I think Chukaki said something to me in the car. I thought it was pretty inspirational. I was wondering if maybe you could tell him, the people of Bakersfield.
That's very deep. I think I'm a little moved. I think I'm starting to understand what he's saying, too. All right, so that has been the Baka Few. Would you all like to say goodbye to Bakersfield?
Yeah, let's do it. You guys ready?
All right.
All right. Goodbye, Bakersfield.
That was the Baka Few. This is the Very Sketchy Morning Show. 103.5 FM KSVG Savage Radio. Radio for people who hate radio.